Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we are out here at the 7th hole of the Con Corp Country Club. We're just out here playing a round of golf because, running Con Corp, being head of a multinational corporation as powerful and as far-reaching and as diversified as Con Corp is, it's a tough job. It's a tough job. And, we've made a bunch of money, so, might as well just get out here to the golf course, play a round or two, just relax, get away from it all for a little while. Let's see where this one ends up. I think it's a little bit left. Oh, not too bad. Oh, can I make this? Ooh, this is going to be tough, but... Oh, yeah, I made it. Nice. So, yeah, I am enjoying the 2x2 holes we made around the golf course. Makes it a little bit more fair if you're on or around the green, as you just saw right there. We just birdied that hole, so fantastic. But, yeah, so let's talk about the amount of profit we've been making, guys, because Con Corp has made so many diamonds, it's ridiculous in the last few days, and, we haven't really passed on those savings to the consumer yet, so I think it's time that we do that. I'm thinking here at the Country Club, we're going to reduce membership fees, because, we've already made enough diamonds now to fund construction of the back 9. We've already paid off the plaza we just made in Con Corp itself, so we're going to pass on some savings to consumers by basically reducing the membership costs by half. So let me just go ahead and let's line this up here. Let's go with a low stinger driver right through the waterfall. Yeah, there we go. Stinger driver right there. Get good. Get good. Get good. Yeah, that's right. All right, so let's get this lined up. Oh, that's overshot. Overshot. That's okay. Still a birdie. Still a birdie. Not too bad. Not too bad. So we'll reduce membership costs out here at the Country Club by half. So instead of 128 diamonds for non-members, it'll be 64. And for Con Corp stockholders, it will now be, what will it now be? It will now be 32 diamonds. So a pretty reasonable price for what you get. Just get a big drive here. There we go. Fantastic, hopefully. So that is one thing we need to do. The second thing we need to do today, let me just walk forward to load this drive. We need to, oh yeah, middle of the fairway. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, the second thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and get the satellite up and working. By now it should have charged at least partially, so we'll check the satellite out today, and we'll see exactly how full in charge it is, and we need to implement the final few pieces of the satellite to actually make it function. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this round here at the Con Corp Country Club, and then we'll get back to reality, unfortunately. Can't stay on the golf course forever. And we'll start to finish up the satellite build. So, give me a minute here. I'm going to finish up this round, and I'll be back. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and see if do we have any diamonds in here. Ooh, we do have diamonds in here. Okay, so that's more profit for Con Corp. Fantastic. Looks like people were paying for individual rounds, which is basically what we want to try to avoid. So it looks like we had one member pay, and then we had two non-members pay. So let's go ahead and change these. So membership here and membership here will be cut in half. So let's go ahead and get out an anvil here and change the prices. All right, so there we go. So we now have membership at 64 diamonds for non-stockholders and 32 diamonds for stockholders. And I think the price to become a stockholder, I think, is still pretty low since the market collapsed when the stock market was robbed. So definitely a good opportunity to buy a Con Corp membership, Con Corp Country Club membership here. With that now settled, let's go ahead and we'll make our way back to Con Corp. We got to, of course, distribute these diamonds to Scar here. And yeah, we'll keep half ourselves. But let's head back to Con Corp now and check on how the satellite is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the greatest location on the server. Of course, I'm talking about Con Corp Industrial Park and Industrial Plaza area right up there. And take a look, guys. We updated the map. We got ourselves a satellite right up there. So looking mighty fine, looking mighty fine. Absorbing that energy from the sun. We'll check the batteries in just a moment. Let's go ahead and put in the diamonds for Scar here. He's got a ton of diamonds now in these chests here. So that's looking fantastic. We'll keep these 10 right here for ourselves. And let's go ahead and boost up to the satellite. Check out what the batteries look like up there. If we can. Maybe can we please fly? Oh, okay, we suddenly started flying underwater for some reason, but I'll take it. So let's make our way right up here, and we need to get up here, and then we'll float on in. And it looks like the batteries are not quite yet full. They're about a little over halfway full, it looks like, which is not a big deal. Shouldn't take too long to get the other, 2/5 of the batteries all charged up. And once that happens, then we'll be able to actually power the satellite up and be able to relay a signal to and from the battlefield. But the batteries themselves can't do that. Instead, we need a special thing here that can actually transmit a signal to the drones and receive the signal back from the drones. And yeah, that sort of beam of transmission has to be able to go outside of the loaded chunks, and yeah, basically has to be able to communicate with the drones effectively. So for that, we need something very special. The only block in the game that has a beam, of course. We need the Immortal Ender Crystal. Not just any regular Ender Crystal, the Immortal Ender Crystal. So if you guys remember back in Season 4, we got one of these Immortal Ender Crystals, and we used it to sort of carve a hole into the mesa. Well, turns out that beam can also transmit data to and from the battlefield, which you guys will see once we actually get the crystal in here. So yeah, it's sort of like a dual purpose thing. So we need to get an Immortal Ender Crystal in here from the end. Going to be kind of a tough process because unfortunately Scar is not here to help us right now. Hopefully Scar will be back sometime this week or maybe next week, but yeah, we have to get this done now because, yeah, we have to get the monitoring up at the battlefield as soon as possible. So this can't wait. So what that means is we have to go to the end, and we have to summon a dragon. And let me see if I can make my way down here. I don't think I have enough gas tiers at the moment to do this, but we're going to check it out. And by the way, I had some people doubting that the drones could actually move, and the drones could actually, like, update the maps in real time and show us, like, real-time locations. That is not true, guys. You will see. You will see the drones move today. Hopefully. If all goes according to plan. If we can get this Immortal Ender Crystal in there and power up the satellite, it should be awesome. It should be awesome. So, let's go ahead and, yeah, we need to check and see if we got some gas tiers. We only got 2, so we need at least a few more here to make some Ender Crystals, because we have to actually summon the dragon and then basically rob the Immortal Ender Crystal off of the obsidian pillars. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Let's now go to the nether real quick. We need to get some more gas tiers to make some more Ender Crystals to summon in the dragon. And it's a good thing we have this giant area in the nether hub where the hub will eventually go, which basically spawns gas like mad. This will typically, if it can, the server doesn't lag too severely, allow us to slay some ghasts here with relative ease. There we go. Yep. Okay, I think I saw... Yes, I did. I saw a gas tier come down here. Ooh, a couple of them. Oh, 3 gas tiers. Nice. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so if we just hang around here for a few minutes, we should see a couple more ghasts spawn, I imagine. So we'll just hang out in this area, slay some ghasts, and then we should be good to go to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the end dimension. We got our end crystals now, so we can summon in a dragon. And we are actually not going to summon in the dragon. We're going to pretend to summon in the dragon, and then instead of summoning the dragon, we're going to steal an ender crystal off this bedrock. That is what we're going to do. Because when ender crystals are first summoned in, when you fight the dragon initially, they have sort of a special invulnerable state, so you can't destroy them before the dragon actually spawns in up here. And if you can move those crystals off the top of the obsidian pillars here, any of these obsidian pillars actually, if you can do that, and you do that before the dragon respawns, you can actually obtain the Immortal Ender Crystal, the Invulnerable Ender Crystal in Survival, which means it cannot be destroyed, and it also has a beam which can transmit information, or so that is what the Vex Magic allows it to do. So, yeah, basically we're going to steal an Ender Crystal from the top of this pillar, and then we're going to transport it down through the end gateway, or through the end portal right there, to the overworld. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and build this flying machine here. So this is going to be like the most basic flying machine you can make, but it's going to save us a lot of time, and we're also going to use this same flying machine design once the spooky noises stop. The end is making right now for some reason. But no, we'll make this same flying machine to help transport the end crystal back this direction, and probably then like manually move it down and then over. But then in the overworld, we'll have it, transport this a really long direction, so we don't have to, place down a piston and then press a button. Place down another block in front of that, press the button again. because that can get really tedious, as I found out in Season 4. In fact, I'll link the video on the screen now to the time I did this back in Season 4, if you guys want to check that out. That was a fun time, but just want to use flying machines this time around, so let's just do that. And now, we need to make a system that will update this piston, because when this block gets removed, and we update this piston, the flying machine should take off that direction. And also, we need to get rid of some blocks down here. So, hopefully, this will update this once. There we go, okay. Move this. We'll remove this. We'll also remove this here. Place it down here. So, let's see. This is part of the 21 by 21 region that gets deleted. So, what we're going to do, we're going to place down a chest here. Let's say here. We're going to need a comparator facing out of this chest. Let's see, yeah, comparator. And then we're going to have this go into a repeater. Put that there. And then we'll have this go into a repeater right there. You see it's already updating that thing. Let's just update it again. There we go. And we'll put a block right there. So what should happen, let's put something in here, actually. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so once this gets deleted, this chest will also get deleted. This torch will get deleted. This dirt will get deleted. All that dirt will get deleted. And a lot of the dirt on the other side. And, oh, you know what? I need to check. I need to check to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're good. So everything to this point will also be deleted. And then the obsidian there will stay. So that means the flying machine pushing the ender crystal will stop once it gets to that obsidian over there. So that should be fine. I think we're ready to go now, actually. I think this is all we should need to steal the ender crystal off that bedrock. So I'm just going to double check and make sure I'm not missing it. Oh, wait. Nope, this will be deleted. Okay, we're fine there. That will be deleted. Turn into obsidian. Nothing else will stop this, I don't think. So, yeah, I guess we're ready to go. I guess we're ready to test this. I'm just going to put a little bit more dirt down here. And then we can summon in the dragon for the first time. So let's just hop on down. Swoop on in here. And we also want to shoot the crystal once the Immortal Ender Crystal has been stolen. We're going to shoot these crystals down here because we don't actually want to summon in the dragon. So let's just go ahead and hopefully we remember to shoot the crystals. And hopefully we're a good shot from up there, because otherwise, or actually we could stay down here too, I guess. But yeah, let's just go ahead and make sure and turn down our sounds as well, because the dragon can screech pretty loudly. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see if this works. Please work. Okay, I'm just going to watch it from down here, I think. Okay, so everything up there deleted. Yes, flying machine's going. Okay. There it goes. There it goes. Crystal's being moved, as you can see. Crystal's now off the platform, which means we should be able to now shoot it. Yeah, okay. It's off. I'm shooting it. Stop summoning that. Okay. And it stopped. Yes. Okay, it worked. So we got the crystal off, which means the beam is now preserved, and it should be an immortal ender crystal, as I like to call it. So let's just get on up there and take a little bit of a closer look. Alright guys, so a couple of properties of this immortal ender crystal. Basically, if you shoot it with an arrow, let me just shoot it. You see, nothing happens. The arrow actually got deflected off right there. Whereas that is not the case with some of these other ender crystals. So like if I shoot this ender crystal, boom, it explodes explosively with a lot of destructive power. So it's different in that regard. Obviously, there's also the beam here. So this beam shows up whenever you're looking in the direction of the crystal itself. And it goes away when you're not. So this beam is going to be like our transmission line. You see, if you look into it, it looks like you're going through like hyperspace or something. Looks pretty cool. There's also this sort of like base here, which is actually not part of the crystal, but it actually does show up, like it renders. So that's super cool. If I hit F3 plus B, you can see it's actually not part of the model either. I can also, you know, smack this with my sword. Nothing really happens. Doesn't blow up. So that's super cool. Also, giant fire. Giant flame. So that's cool too. And there's a bunch of other cool properties, like I said, of this thing, but not going to go into too many of those because we're using it as a transmission beam to and from the drones. So yeah, another unique property of this is that this crystal doesn't check which dimension it's in. So if we transport it to the overworld, the beam still points at 0, 0, which is going to be very, very useful for us. because from Con Corp, just so happens that 00 is in the direction of the battlefield, which is why this is going to work for us. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make this flying machine happen. I've set up a obsidian all the way at the end here, so this should work quite nicely here. Alright, so now it should transport it all the way back to that obsidian over here. And of course, yeah, it lights the block on fire right there, which is kind of interesting. Keep it coming back this way. I think everything's good here. So once the crystal was moved over, then it was just a matter of pushing it down manually with the piston. So yeah, just press a button, and then yeah, it moves down, put another block, press the button, moves down. So we did it that way, all the way to the end portal. Alright, so this thing is close to going through now. You can see the box here has to be perfectly lined up with the end portal, which it is on this axis here. And it looks like it is on this axis right here. So now all we should have to do, in theory, is just press this down. And then press this down again, and it should go through, I think. Yep, it's through. It's through. So that crystal has now just traveled through the end portal and is now somewhere in the overworld. So let's go see if we can find it. It should be close to the spawn point. So let's go see if we can find that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at Con Corp now. I just want to check what height we're at here so we can move the ender crystal into this location. So we are at height 205. Fantastic. Alright, let's go back to the spawn, and we're going to see if we can't spot the Immortal Ender Crystal. Spawn's not too terribly far away, so we can just fly there here. There's, of course, the Creeper Farm off the coast of Con Corp. We also got Rendog's tree farm here. Or what? Maybe I thought it was there. I guess not. There's Spawn. So, yeah. You can see, dun 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 dun, there is the Immortal Ender Crystal just sitting right there. And, of course, chicken trying to wreck my style. But, yeah. Definitely is invulnerable still, and yeah, you can see the hitbox right here, and then we should see the bedrock bit right there. Nice. Sweet. Haha. Alright, so it worked. So, I say we go ahead. Let's see, how do we have anything above this? Is the question. Whoop, is the question. Gotta be careful of that. Is that gonna be a problem? No. I don't think so. I don't think it is. There's some columns dropping in from the Iron Titan right there into the giant lava. So, yeah, let's just raise this up to 205, and then we'll sort of make a flying machine that'll take it all the way over to Con Corp, and then it should just be a few blocks in this direction into the satellite. So it should be relatively straightforward, I think. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and do this, and I'll be back. Alright, guys, so here we go, releasing the block on the flying machine, and next stop, Con Corp. Well, it turns out that, yeah, you basically need to relog to be able to see the Ender Crystal at times, if it goes outside of your render distance, which it did apparently where I was stationed over there on the tree farm. But anyway, got this now almost in, so let's just go ahead and I think we're going to take out this little bit here. And if you'll notice, this thing is pointing directly toward the area above the battlefield. So I think it makes sense. Like, the battlefield is directly beyond that hill, and the drones are up in the sky up here. So this is the perfect communications beam, basically, to communicate with the drone. So let's just go ahead and we'll make our way through the beam. We need to press this over another 2 blocks or so. Probably do F3 plus B to see the hitbox. There we go, that's better. Sweet. So let's just get back here, and we'll push it into the satellite. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they said it couldn't be done. They said we couldn't have a beam coming out of the satellite, that it doesn't exist in Minecraft. And once again, they were wrong. So there we have it. We got this thing totally centered. By the way, I'll note the batteries have also now totally filled up, so that's fantastic. And the way I centered this, I just basically aligned it to some iron panes. Some iron bars, I should say, not iron panes. Yeah, but that serves to basically center it perfectly in the middle of a block. So I think that looks fantastic right there. It looks very, very nice. And now we are just going to fill this in right here. And of course, we got to label this because it is a Con Corp satellite, right? So, bada bing. Should also take off the hitboxes. There we go. And bada boom. There we go. Con Corp Satellite now complete. And yeah, let's go ahead and get down. We'll take down this dirt first of all and see what it looks like from the ground. Well guys, the satellite is looking mighty fine if I do say so myself. I love this beam coming down here, and I love that it actually points in the right direction towards the battlefield. That is super, super cool. So, yeah, let's go ahead and head on up here and actually see this from above here. See what it looks like from higher up. Yeah, that looks freaking sweet. Yeah, that looks absolutely amazing right there. Absolutely amazing. That's awesome. I'm going to screenshot that. Boom. There we go. Nailed it. And of course we got our transmitter on top here. This little antenna can transmit to the drones as well. So that's absolutely fantastic. And I'll just show you here, if we follow this beam, let's just get behind this thing. If we follow this beam directly over, like directly down this line here, you will see this does indeed go directly over the battleground. So here's the star fort, here's the gas cannon, things like that, and yeah, it goes directly over and relays to all these drones over here. So absolutely fantastic. More down there, and one minor change we're going to make to these drones here, guys. Let's actually go to the one inside the G team. I think this is probably the best one to go to. Let's just go right on in here. There we go. So for all these drones, we got to upgrade the camera, right? We just have the base model camera in there, but we got some other cameras right here that will definitely help us out and give us some high resolution imagery of this area. So if we just come on up here, like so, there we go. We can get up here. We'll just pop that off for right now. Have to retrieve that. But there we go. Pop the camera on. Pop the map back in. And there we go. Got the cameras in. Nice. Sweet. I love it. I love it. Also, this wing is a little bit defective, so let's just replace it right here. Just do a little bit like that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So we'll just add these cameras to all the Con Corp drones, and then we got to test them out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at Con Corp once again, and I know some of you guys are asking, Cub, how are you going to communicate with the drones? How are you going to get the information from the satellite down to Con Corp? How's that going to happen? Well, since we have a satellite up here, we of course need a satellite dish, which is what we have just constructed here, right next to the super smelter. Got a big dish with a huge aperture right here. So yeah, you can look up and you can see it's pointing right at the satellite. So that's how we get the information from the satellite. And then from the satellite, we take the signal into some radio towers, and that broadcasts the signal throughout the Con Corp industrial area. So we got some radio towers here as well, as you can see. So yeah, this is the couple radio towers we built up here. So satellite dish, radio towers. This is how we are transmitting the signal from the satellite down to Con Corp itself and down into the monitoring area that we've built. So let's go ahead and head on down there right now, and we'll see there's a couple different features we've added to the monitoring area. So we've added the ability to actually deploy some drones. So let's just get on down in here first of all. So if we get on in here, yeah, here's our area right here. And yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys right here. So this area, ooh, we got, okay, this is not good. Con Corp drone number 2 has been either destroyed or potentially hacked, and the system has shut down drone number 2 for our protection. So yeah, that's what that is right there, that drone warning. We have the ability to deploy a new drone though, because drones are super cheap. So I can just press this button and a new drone will get deployed. We have a real-time view of the map of the battlefield basically. And then of course here we have where we can display what each individual drone is seeing. So that's what we have right here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. A little bit concerning. I wonder what happened to drone 2. Not sure, but good thing the system detected it and notified us, so we know, not to bring that up because that could potentially be a problem if it were. Right, so let's go ahead and take a live look into some of these drones. So let's take a look in here to drone number 1. So drone number 1 is actually in the Starfort base. So let's take a live look in there right now. So as you can see, kind of dark, but yeah, I guess we can make out some stuff in here, but not a whole lot. But that's where drone number 1 is right now. Drone number 2, of course, is hacked, so we're not going to check that out, or was destroyed or something like that. So let's go to drone number 3, high above the ceasefire flag. Here's a live look in there. All right, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Not a whole lot of action going on right now, but yeah, that's that. Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's take a look at the right in front of the star fort, drone number 4. Let's take a look at that one. So there's drone number 4, live look in there. Let's go to drone number 5 now, on the lower southern side of the battlefield. Drone number 5, and drone number 6 right in front of the G-Team base right there. Again, not a whole lot going on right now, but yeah, we got some live look-ins here. So not a whole lot going on right now, but I think we need to basically replace drone number 2. So we need another drone to be deployed here. So we're going to go ahead and deploy drone number 7. I can just get rid of this here. You see the warning goes away. So let's go ahead and deploy a new drone. There we go, and we're going to follow this on the map. So let me just go ahead and clear some space here. We're going to follow the drone, and I'll show you the voice commands we can give these drones. So we got to activate a new drone, and luckily we've hidden a drone in the star fort. This is drone 7, so let me just activate it. Activate drone 7. There we go. Okay, it's moving. And we're going to have drone 7 fly to G-Team base. So let's have drone 7 take off and fly to G-Team base. There we go. Okay. Drone is now moving, and let's see if we can follow it there. Yep, there it goes. Okay. And drone 7 has arrived at G-Team base. All right, drone 7 circle G-Team base. There we go. Looks like it's circling a little bit. Yep. And we'll have it, let's say, drone 7 land on G-Team bridge, or hover above G-Team bridge. There we go. Okay. It's circling around. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So there we go. We got a new drone placed above G-Team. It's going to search around the area. You see it sort of rotating. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, yeah, that is great. So that drone is now in place. Let me just put the maps back, and we'll be all set. So there we go, guys. A new drone deployed right above G-Team base, right there underneath my cursor. And that is drone number 7. And let's go ahead and take a live look in at drone number 7 right here. So there we go. You can see the G-Team base. And again, not a whole lot going on right now. But yeah, presumably there will be a lot going on there in the near future. Anyways, let's stop the live looking. And with that, guys, I think I will have to call that an episode for today. We got a lot done today. We got the satellite done. Got the beam created. We got the drone army upgraded. The cameras all upgraded on all the drones. And we also got, you know, a radio tower out here and a satellite dish out here. So anyways, guys, with that, I think I'm going to call that episode for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And as always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thank you, Door. This has been Cub. Goodbye.